What's up, y'all?
We got the whole little, the whole little, we
Mhm.
got it now. But yeah, all right, we back, y'all.
What's up, y'all? We are back with another fire ass interview. And this time I'm gonna let you introduce yourself.
Y'all already know it's Gucci was shaking. It's your girl Ash Cash. We outside. It's lit. Turn up. What up?
Let's go, let's
That part. That
go.
part. That part. That's the
Hey,
slogan.
yo,
Everybody know. What's Gucci was shaking. You know.
it's
Let's
Gucci, we
go.
shaking.
Well,
Uh,
thank you for so much for pulling up and thank you for being patient with us.
right, yo, shout out to my man EBO Dave too, yo. Like he was trying to help me save the day when we was having our string issues. My man was like, yo, hit my line, bro. I got you. You feel me? So salute to you, yo. Salute to the Wave Gang, yo. We
What's up? What's
appreciate
up?
y'all.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But yeah, yo, we are here now, finally, with Miss Ash Cash, the
It's been
legend.
a long time
You
coming.
feel me?
We made
Mm-hmm.
it.
Yeah,
Nigga, we
yo,
made it.
we got a lot of things to talk about with you. You feel me? Because you
Okay.
are
That part.
also
That part.
a fellow media personality.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And it
Yes.
shows too in your professionalism and everything. You know, like
Mm-hmm.
we really appreciate you. You know, especially
Oh,
sticking with all of
thanks.
this for
That
this. You know.
part.
Thanks. Thanks.
So yeah. So without further ado,
All right, so tell the people where you from.
I am from the South Bronx. Born and raised.
oh,
The
South
boogie
Bronx,
down.
South
Um,
Let's
Bronx.
go.
Yeah, that part. I spent a lot of time in the South Bronx. I also spent time in the North. I spent time everywhere, really. Spent time in the North Bronx, but that's really where I'm from. Is from the South Bronx.
Mm.
Yeah, that's really it.
South Bronx, like Webster, Jerome, and all that. You feel me? Is
No,
In
that?
the
like
building.
Boynton, Lafayette, LIP.
Oh, damn. Okay.
Yeah,
All right. Damn.
yeah. I'm from
Um,
Okay.
Boynton, Lafayette. Yes, and then I moved. I lived on Watson. So some people might tell you I'm from Wheeler and Watson, that type of thing. So
got you.
Mm.
Yo, if y'all ever in the Bronx, show, go stop and holler at my man Jimmy's on the go, yo. Jimmy's is fire, yo. Like you gonna go in there get some Kool-Aid, yo. Get
I'm
you
crying. I'm crying.
like.
Now you got to send them to Knicks on Gun Hill Road. You got to send them to
look,
Knicks. Shout
look,
out to
look.
Co-op City. Yes, you got to
Yo.
send them to Knicks. The Knicks is the
Yeah.
shit.
Hey, look. Sending out that bet. Hey, yo. All right, so what was it like growing up in the Bronx, yo? Like,
Mm-hmm.
I
Um,
mean, I spent some time up there, but I ain't never grow up there. You feel me? Like, I could dip off. I'll be like, oh, I'm gonna get a slice of pizza. You feel me? And I'm up out of here. Get the little chicken over rice. I'm gone. That's all.
oh, the Halo truck.
Listen,
I mean, it was like pretty regular. Like, it was like the Bronx. Like, I don't even know how to explain growing up in the Bronx. Like, it's it's a big difference. Like, I could
Yeah.
tell. Ooh, I should just cut over like that. Anyway, I could tell like I could always explain to people like how different the Bronx is when I like relate it to other places. Like when I go to LA,
right,
I be like, we don't do that in the Bronx.
right,
Like
right.
we could just go to the bodega. Like, you know, being in Georgia, being in Atlanta, I hate that it's like super inconvenient. I can't just go to the store. I can't run down to the Aki's. I can't,
Look,
get a
you
chopped
can't come out.
cheese because
You can't come out your front door. Go 2 buildings over, and it's a
Yeah,
spot with
hop in the
everything.
car.
You can get a
with
sandwich.
everything, literally everything.
Right.
Like
Get your
you,
blunts. You fucking around the
yes,
liquor store
blunts,
next
water,
door.
Everything.
You feel me?
that part. Like,
Crazy
you
dollar
know,
bills is next to that. You feel me? Like I know. Look, we gonna talk about
that part. Like, I feel like being in New York or being in, I don't want to say just the Bronx because even Brooklyn gives you this feel like,
it.
um,
Mm-hmm.
growing up in the Bronx or being in the Bronx or being from New York, I think it gives you like um, a different sense of being like visual, like streetwise. It's a lot of things that you pay attention to being from the Bronx or being from New York, pay attention into your surroundings. I feel like a lot of people don't do that when I go to other places. I'd be like, hello, you're not paying attention to this nigga walking too close?
Right,
Like,
Mm-hmm,
right, right.
like
mm-hmm.
certain things I'd be
Right,
looking at people like, I would not do that. Like, you leave your car running like that? Like, we
Right.
don't even, not that we
Thanks.
don't drive in New York, but we take the train and shit. So
Mm-hmm.
that's
I get
really
it.
it.
I get it.
That was it. I was like a tomboy growing up, so I did a lot of like climbing trees and riding bikes and
Mm-hmm.
fucking tripping over shit. I did a lot of that shit, playing basketball. I did a lot of that. So,
but look, living in New York is different. Like you don't realize how like the normal day-to-day stuff that y'all is so different for us.
It
You feel
is.
me? Like you can't
really?
live in
Like what?
yeah, like all right, boom. So like the whole
I feel like the hustle.
the whole transit thing. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like let's
Oh,
say
like the
like you
train.
live you live in the Bronx, right? And then you work in like Harlem or somewhere
Manhattan.
else,
Let's say
right?
I work in
Manhattan,
Manhattan.
right?
Let's say I work on
You work in
42nd Street.
Manhattan, right?
Mhm.
So you gotta wake up, fight people from the time you walk out your door in your
Facts.
apartment to get on the elevator to go downstairs to walk outside up the street. You fighting people. People in New York do not respect your personal space. People
No,
walk
it's not
towards
that.
you.
So, all right, boom. I'm gonna give you a tip that I tell everybody. If you know how to walk in New York, you'll never have a problem. You have to walk in New York just like you driving. You have to walk with the people, not against the people. So
Oh,
if you
yeah,
walking
facts.
against people, you are walking
No,
wrong.
no, no,
They
no,
are
no, no,
not.
no, no. I've been walking on the street in New York, in the Bronx, right?
Mm-hmm.
And there's nobody on the sidewalk but me and one other person. And y'all sidewalk's not small. It's not like
Yeah,
Baltimore. You got like
first of
one
all, we don't
person.
even really walk on the sidewalk. Like I would never
Right.
walk on the sidewalk. I walk in the street, and that's only because of rats. So like when
Look.
the sun goes down, I don't walk on the sidewalk.
All right,
Who's
so
walking on the
boom, right?
sidewalk?
I'll be walking down the street and somebody will have the whole left side of the sidewalk and walk towards me to the towards me and then just go back to where they were when they get around me. Like, what the fuck was that about? Like, why are you like, why did you need to be that close to me with all of this rum here? There's nobody else here.
Look,
It's weird.
I've only been to New York one time, and I
Mhm.
went to New York and I did all of the toy shit. Like I went to like the Statue of Liberty. I went to like the 9/11 site, right? So when you go into Manhattan, first thing you do is the like the hustle and bustle. You feel what I'm saying? You got the characters trying to get your money. You feel what I'm saying? In Times Square, like it was just like a whole bunch of like hustle and bustle when I went there. So
Yeah,
that's
that's
why.
how it is. Like
Yeah.
that's what I'm
That's
saying. Like so,
experience.
if you walk the correct way in New York, even in the hustle and bustle,
Facts.
you're gonna still get to where you gotta go without a problem.
No,
Facts.
that's a fact. But then after that, you got to worry about. Then you get on the train, and your train messed up. So then you
Facts.
gotta miss you gotta go past your stop, and then catch another train to come back up the other way. You know what I mean? Like that shit be
Look,
I
crazy.
mean, well, you already know what's going on before you get there. When you get there, they normally tell you like the
facts.
train is not stopping this, that, and that. So take the local side or take the express side. They let you know where the train is going. So
Yo,
my friend, you gotta start paying more attention when you go back.
that'd be a lot. Look,
Look,
I never got lost. I'm just saying, it's a lot going on, yo. Like
I
yeah.
it's a bit
mean,
much, especially when you got like little kids and shit like that, and you gotta deal with all of that early in the morning. You gotta
Look,
take your
the
kids to
first time
school,
I
listen,
went,
single
and
I,
moms
you
do it
gotta.
all the time. Single
I
moms be having like 4 or 5 kids on
salute
the
to
train,
y'all,
one on the
because that
back, one
shit
on the
is
shoulder.
crazy.
They be getting up and down the steps with the stroller by themselves. Like
facts.
Right, yo, that
they be getting
elevator
where
go
they gotta go.
down. Yo, New York living
Like I
different,
said,
man.
the first time when I went, I caught the train, and I ain't get lost or nothing. That's like that was my transportation, and I made sure that I know what the fuck I was doing. You feel what I'm saying? But it was
Right.
a lot. It was a lot. I ain't
Right.
gonna lie.
Like being in New York now is such a good era because you got all the they like have all the things at the top that lights up and tell you which way you gotta
Right.
go. Like
Facts.
imagine you being in New York during like the orange seat era. Y'all probably don't know what that is, but that's the old trains, like the 6
Right,
train
like
that
in the
had like the
Warriors and
old
shit.
orange seats and shit like that. That you had to look at a
Facts.
map. Like you had to literally open up a paper and be like,
Right,
like when I tell people
right.
how crazy it is that we could order an Uber, like growing up in the Bronx, we literally used to flag down a cab. Or it'd be like 10 o'clock calling, like, yo, you got a cab? Oh, where you going? Da 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 da. This is down the third.
Mhm.
And we get in the cab and they be like, you know how to get there? We start looking around like, you the cab. You're
Right.
supposed to know how to get there.
Hey, that's what it was like
You
here
know,
I
but
too.
can't.
New
That's what
York
it
is
was
a
like here
grid, so they
too.
figure it out. But yeah, like
Mhm.
back in those days, like I remember, like I always giggle to myself at like Jenny from the Block because it always make me think of the 6 train, like taking the 6 line. Like yeah, it was a different time, but I wouldn't trade it. I wouldn't change it. I love
Yeah,
being
Hey
from the
it's
yo,
Bronx.
different. Definitely
real,
different.
real
Yeah, I
quick,
love being
ladies.
from the Bronx. Like, if I wasn't from the Bronx, I don't think I would have half the vigilance that I have to travel as much as I travel. Like, you know what I'm saying? So
Right,
I
That's
okay.
appreciate
that's
where I'm
dope.
from. I appreciate my city.
That's
Right, for real,
dope.
for
That
sure,
is
for sure.
dope.
Hey, shout out to Shaka Pitts, yo.
Yeah,
You
shout
feel
out
me?
Pitts. What's
OG
up,
in the
Shaka?
building. Shout out to Shaka.
All right, so how long have you been in battle rap?
Like actually battling?
Yeah, battling.
2011. I want to say.
That's dope.
2011 is when I had my first battle.
Okay, so what was your first battle?
My first battle was Tori Doe.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
My first battle was Tori Doe on Queen of the Ring.
I don't know why I felt like you were battling before that already. Like,
you said
we watched it.
I don't know why I felt like you were battling before that already. Like I felt like you was already, like, I don't know why, but I don't think I knew how old that battle was either. You feel me?
But
like,
yeah,
I wasn't I didn't look at the year and shit like that when I saw that battle. You know,
no, that was my first battle. That was a long fucking time ago.
Right.
It's 2023. That was 2011.
Right. God damn. Okay.
That was a stretch ago. Yep. We set up. I started getting involved in battle rap like 2009, 2010, but I didn't have my first. I think Debo set up my battle. Well, Rex found me from MySpace first. Is how it happened. Rex found me from MySpace, and at around the same time, Lux manager at that time found me on They both found me on MySpace, and Rex was like, "You should battle," and I was like, "I don't want to battle. That's stupid. Only boys do that." And he was like, "No, I'm telling you. Like, look at QB, look at Shayna Ashley. This is that and the third, blah, blah, blah." And then I watched their battles, and he was like, "I'm telling you, I think you could do it." And I was like, "I think I could do it too." And then he introduced me to Debo, and then that's how I got my first battle.
That's
fire. Salute to Rex, yo. Shout out to Rex.
Yeah, shout out to Rex. I always say that.
First battle on Queen of the Ring. That's dope.
Hey, yo, Rex is the reason. Him and Young Ill battle is the reason why I started really getting back into battle rap. You know, like everybody watched, like, you know, like the DVD era. You know, like we all did the shit. You feel? We all been through it. But when I saw that battle, like, the shit they was talking, the hat slam, you feel me? The snap back to the new era that you ain't fitted for, like all of that. You know what I mean? Like all of that shit is what made me be like, hey, yo, these new niggas is nasty, yo. Like these niggas is nice, yo. Like, salute to y'all, yo. Salute to y'all, yo. All right, so what we got next? What's your most notable battle?
My most notable battle? What you mean by that? Notable, like notable to me or notable to the public?
To the public, like the battle that you probably think that most people seen or would know you
from. That's a good question. My most notable battle? I don't know. I mean, because I'm trying to think. Like, I don't know. A lot of people know me. You know what's funny? A lot of people know me from my Tori Doe battle, but it's weird because a lot of people will still see my name. Well, not now, but before. They would see my name all the time and then didn't know it was me. So I don't know if that was because, like, I was mentioned in a lot of battles. I don't know. My more notable battle? I don't think I have a more notable battle.
Than that one, you think that's the one?
Yep, I don't. I guess Tori would be it, because a lot of people will tell me like, "Oh, I followed you from YouTube and then I saw your battles." A lot of people will say that, like, "Oh, you," or some people will be like, "Oh, I hear your name in battles all the time and I never knew who you were." I get that. I used to get that a lot. Like, honestly, my name been mentioned in like over 100 battles. Don't ask me why, but. Ash Cash was a popular name growing up. I mean, but you know what I mean.
I mean, shit, for a lot of people, it is growing up.
Yeah.
I was like, for a lot of people, it is. You know, like a lot of people were shit that's in battle rap now. They were teenagers. And kids
we was all teenagers. I was a teenager too. I was in my early 20s, in my mid 30s. It's crazy. So yeah, technically, like a lot of people. I started getting more notice from my blogs. I was blogging a lot, like, so I would battle, but I would do a lot of blogs in between, like, to create a lot of like traction with my name, so that no matter how the battle goes, whether I like win, lose, or draw, a lot of people are gonna watch it anyway because they already know my name. You see what I'm saying? So I'm fine without this light, right?
We definitely gonna talk about it. Yeah, you good without the lights. That's fine. Yeah.
So, what's your most recent battle?
My most recent battle is Hope Trilly.
Mm-hmm.
That's my most recent one. Shout out to Hope. I love her. She's amazing.
Shout out to Hope.
Shout out to Hope.
So y'all tap into that battle and run it up.
Right, so
that part, yeah, go run them views up. We hit 100K. Well, we passed 100K. I think we like at 1 something, maybe 120. Maybe.
You probably got like 5 more extra.
Yeah, I think we second top viewed in Bags and Bodies. I think we second top. I pride myself on my views. I don't care what nobody say. Because people talk shit all the time, but I be telling them like, what numbers are you doing? Not these.
Okay.
What numbers are you doing? I don't see those numbers looking like mine.
At least she got numbers. Okay.
You feel me? You feel me? So, period. I pride myself on, my views. Like, absolutely. I take that serious.
Hey, you earned it. Shout out to Proper Context Media. Shout out to Musa. You feel me? So you talked about it a little bit, but you are a media personality as well. You feel me? I said you talked about it a little bit, but you are a media personality somewhere as well.
You think so?
Of course. You feel me? You just said like, a lot of people know you from your blogs and, from other things, I also saw that, you also work with 15 Minutes of Fame.
Yeah. Shout out to Uncle Rob. That's my fucking dog. You hear me? Shout out to 15 Minutes of Fame. It's my dog.
All right.
That actually,
No, go ahead.
That was actually like my start in like media, like doing radio shows, like doing YouTube radio shows, like hustling and bustling and like trying to get the guys to come on the show. And it was a time. It was a fun time though, because I love them all. They all like brothers to me. Well, not all of them, but a couple of them. It was a time though.
So what was some of your biggest interviews? I know like me and you spoke about it a little bit, but
my biggest interviews, I don't know, maybe Hollow. I had a lot of big interviews. Like I feel like maybe Hollow actually we actually went to Hollow's house and sat outside his house. And we did one of those interviews because I thought I wanted to be the Martha Stewart of battle rap media. That was my goal at the time. Like I wanted to be like the Oprah.
Let's go.
That was my goal. So a lot of things I was trying to do was like different, like really link up with the battlers, like really talk about things that they're doing other than battle rap. Like I used to follow Hollow a lot because he used to give back to the community a lot. And I feel like people don't look at that. They look over it a lot. So he did a lot of that. And I say like Pat Stay, Iron Solomon, like I think when I covered the blackout events was like great. Or when I did like the RBE streams, like a crazy moment. I think it was when Jay Murda battled JC and they picked JC as the winner and we all thought Murda was gonna win, and like Swave almost like knocked me off the couch. It was like one of the wildest moments I think I had in media. He like almost flipped me backwards off the couch. It was crazy. He like threw the mic and shit. It was so funny. It wasn't funny, but it was funny. It was crazy.
Hey, yo,
like
Swave was a big dude, yo. Like, I've stood next to Swave before. He's not.
He was like, dude. What?
Right.
Yeah.
Yo, it wasn't funny because I really thought that Jay Murda was gonna win. I couldn't believe that either. We always like, oh, did they really just do that? So yeah.
Hey man, like shout out to Jay Murda, shout out to Midity. You feel me?
That part.
Shout
FTW.
Out to JCC.
Shout out.
Yeah, yo.
All right, so do you feel ops have an advantage because your life is such an open book?
Say it again.
Do you feel that ops have an advantage because your life is such an open book?
No. I don't really worry about what people are gonna say the way other people worry about what I'm gonna say. Like I'm literally, I focus on me more than I focus on my opponent. Like the thing about me and battle rap, I go in battle rap to win, but I also go in to have a better performance than my last performance. So when I go in and I go create these raps, like I don't do what these other girls do, like go and trying to find out who your baby daddy is, like, oh my God, how many kids you got? Like, oh my God, you're a bad mom. Like, that's not like my kind of thing, you know? So, whatever information they have on me, that's whatever. People make up information. I done heard so many things that's not true about me. I don't even care what they got that's true. I be thinking like, I didn't do that. I did not. I don't even know him.
Where you hear that from?
Like, I'm telling you, it's been so many times I be standing there and be like,
what?
But I'm not from Georgia.
Right.
I'm not from there. Like, you know, and so I feel like people create narratives about me. Like, even though my life is an open book, I guess you would say, I think people like more so like, I don't know, find one thing and create another thing out of it. Like, oh, she's in Atlanta, she must be from Atlanta. Like,
when you went to high school, you used to work at the Waffle House.
Yeah. Like, okay, so I had a job. Okay.
Beating bitches up over hash browns.
You feel me? Like, to me, that's a boring battler. And like, unless the angle is super fire, like to me, like, because some people take this information and they don't even create nothing out of it. They just say it. Like, yeah, and you fucked that steel fridge. Okay.
Oh,
you feel me? Like, and then everybody goes crazy. Like, yo, she fucked the steel fridge, y'all. They going crazy. She fucked the steel fridge. Like, she ain't say a name flip. She ain't do this. She ain't do that. Like, she just released the information and she gets crowd reaction because she released the information that 9 times out of 10 is not the correct information. So it's like, if you want to find information, at least do something with it.
Steel fridge, y'all. God damn, y'all. Then you're gonna be on the tooth.
Then you're gonna be. I just seen myself on DNA Tooth. I was like, that never even happened. And thank God, like everybody was in the comments, like that they not talking about her. Like he was not talking about her, and he was not talking about her. I'm like, see, y'all annoying.
Right.
Now I'm gonna hear this in my next battle because y'all running around
lying and shit.
No, that's for
right.
you.
Making shit up. Now I gotta be, rebutting this shit or answering questions now. People wives is texting me like,
right.
I'm like, girl, it is not. I plead the fifth, okay?
All right, so we got a question from EBO Dave. He say, who is your favorite angler, male or female?
So interesting that you asked that question. So right now, my favorite angler is Loso and T-Top. I've been trying to learn how to be more tailored because I realized why I lost my last battle. I'd be trying to do this thing where I learned this from Dre Dennis. And Dre Dennis says he writes 8 bars every day. And so I try to stick to it. I write 4 to 8 random bars every day and just memorize them and just go over them. So a lot of the times, like my rounds is a lot of bars that are like could be for anybody. They could be for Tom, Dick, or Harry, Right. So it's funny that you say that. I would say Loso and T-Top and Jazz. I want to say for female Jazz.
Facts.
I'm trying to think. Yeah, I can't think of anybody that. I can't think of any females that. Yeah, that's it. I'm really trying to think. Like female anglers, like to me, I don't feel like there's a lot of female anglers. If that makes sense.
I mean,
who else would you consider an angler?
Couture.
That part. Forgot about Couture. I forgot about Couture.
She was my favorite one.
You know what? Yeah, I forgot about Couture.
Yeah,
she's a good angler. I still prefer Jazz.
Hustle been on her shit too.
Look, Couture was like the first battle that I watched.
Mm-hmm.
She was the
versus
first
who?
Battle, against Pat.
Okay.
That's what started me watching battle rap. So
that part. Yeah, she is a really good angler.
Yeah. Shout out to Pat.
That part. Yeah, well, I would say Jazz is probably my favorite female, and Loso and T-Top right now is my favorite male angler. Like, me trying to follow up on battlers that do really good angles. You know who's a really good angler too? Not my favorite, but really good. Murder Mook. Phenomenal, fantastic at angling, fantastic.
Mook is the epitome of a battle rapper. So you know what I mean. Like he should check off all of those boxes pretty much.
Yeah.
You know, like shout out to Mook. He's definitely one of the elites. Every time you count him out, he pop. You know what I mean. He pop back out and do his thing. So
that part.
You know I mean? Shout out to Fibonacci Brown too.
All right. So what are your thoughts on the current stuff that's going on in battle rap, right?
Oh, man.
All right. So the first thing is bar stealing.
I mean, people are really crazy. Like, y'all are getting ridiculous. Like, y'all a bunch of kleptos. Like, I don't know what else to say about that, because it's like, you know that this is a big world but a small world. You know that people that watch these battles, they're like junkies. Like, I be cooking and I won't even be watching the battle, and I'll just turn on the battle. Sometimes I'll turn on the battle before I turn on music. I'll just turn it on and be cleaning my floor and shit. Like, fucking chopping up potatoes with fucking, earlier today, I was fucking cooking and had Bad News and KD on. Wasn't even watching it, but, running around the house just with it playing in the background. So I think we need to stop making it so easy for people to come into the culture and get to where they gotta go, because I feel like people are doing anything to get here now. They're doing like anything, like literally, you know what, fucking, I'm gonna go steal bars so I can get a Crucible. Like, it's getting ridiculous. And I feel like if we made it a lot harder for people to come into the culture, that it would maybe make a difference. I don't know, because then you got people that take their own bars and recycle them. So
that's true.
I don't know. Like, however, I was thinking to myself, like, damn, let me put myself in his position. What if I really couldn't come up with nothing? And I was like, fuck it, I can remember this round because I done spit it like 2 or 3 other times. I'm talking about Snake Eyes. Like, I done spit it a couple other times in the battle. Like, would I rather spit my material that I wrote, or would I rather choke? You feel me?
Right.
So you feel me? So I don't know. I kind of gave him at first I gave him a little bit of a pass, but it was like, all right, you ODing now. It was like 2 or 3 of them. You're wilding right now. But I gave him a pass with the whole bags of bodies thing, because it is unfair, because you're supposed to have fresh material, and that's the whole point of the show. But as a person that's choked, I feel you. I feel you. Like, you shouldn't do it. It's not okay to do it. I'm not commending it, not saying that should be your go-to and that's what you should do, but I feel you. Should you be recycling it every single battle? No, you should not. Give it up. Because you got time to prep for these battles. Give it up. So the bar stealing thing, like,
so I don't like it. And I don't like it's happening more than often. Like, it's happening like every week now. And I just wish it would stop. You feel what I'm saying? Because
but at the same time too, it's the same person though. Because we've been, for these last couple of weeks, it's been the same person. So they need to do something about that. He need to not be booked again. Like, he need to exit, because he's ODing. He's stealing from like bad different battlers. You're ODing right now. So I don't know. I don't know. I just feel like, why do you want to be a battle rapper if you can't come up with your own material? Like, why do you want to do that? Like, what? Go be an actual rapper. Because you could be an actual rapper, or go be a songwriter or something. Like,
James Jenkins, you didn't miss the interview yesterday for C Bree. She just had issues.
But yeah, that's kind of how I feel about that. I think it's just whack, and I think it's ass, because as a battler, I take a lot of time, and I'm really hard on myself on making sure I have good material. Like, I'm pissed. I had a Robbing a Cradle bar, and I just watched Bonnie versus C Bree, and she had a Robbing a Cradle bar, and I'm like, fuck. Like, I'm like, fuck, and I like this bar. you know, but I gotta go.
Right, but that's good because you got to do your research. That's good.
Yeah, and it's not even research. It's just like if you hear something that's familiar, or like when I go over, if I go send my bars, when I send my rounds to Jazz, like she rarely ever tells me this, but I'll ask her like, yo, you ever heard of this bar before? You ever heard of that bar before? Somebody ever said this bar? And she'll be like, nah. Or she'd be like, yeah, what's the name said that? I think I wanted to write like a Big K bar. And she was like, girl, that bar is overused. I was like, you know what? You're right about that. But I was still going to use it anyway because it was really fire. And I was like, I don't think anybody used it how I used it. So I feel like I can still use it if I do it in my own way. That's my own way. That's not the same way that they used it. You feel me? So, but I still ended up taking it out because I don't like the thought of it. Like, I'm really big on that. So.
She hasn't talked about ghostwriting yet. You feel me? Like, you want to, I mean, it's been issues with ghostwriting. It's been issues where the ghostwriter got the shit from, you know what I mean, a well-known battle rapper. You know what I mean? Like,
allegedly.
The ghostwriting thing is just like the stealing thing. Like, sir, you might as well go get a ghostwriter if you're gonna be stealing like that. You might as well just, if you can't think of it yourself, you might as well just have somebody write it. Like, however, honestly, you should not be battle rapping if you need somebody to write your shit. Like, it's different when you're trying to have a hit record and you need somebody to help you with a hook. Like, that's regular. That happens in the industry. Niggas sit in the studio. I've sat in the studio with 4 or 5 people and helped write a song before. You know, I write a little bit, they write a little bit, it goes together. And when you look on Chris Brown songs, you see like 10 people at the bottom. 10 people done wrote that motherfucker. It should not be like that for battle rap though. It should not. So me saying like, you know, go to the industry if you want to write, if you want somebody writing your fucking bars. So, yeah, that ghostwriting shit, like I'm real big on like, I'm so big on, I don't want people to think I have a ghostwriter that I never used to even like help. Like I never even used to like people saying like, don't say that way. You should say it with more aggression. I'll be like, don't tell me how to say my stuff. Don't tell me how to say my stuff. Right. You feel me? Like being mad extra. Like when in all actuality, that's what I need somebody telling me. Like, you know, that's not ghostwriting. So it took me a while to be like, okay, there's certain help that you could accept. Like you're gonna have to have somebody, like if you're not naturally good at battle rap, you're gonna have somebody tell you like, nah, you need to put better emphasis on that word. Nah, like you need to project more. Nah, you need to slow down your cadence. You need to slow down your pace. Like it happens like that. But as far as people actually giving you actual bars, like writing them and constructing them, that's wild. Now I understand, like, okay, we all sitting around and I'm like, damn, I fucking gotta, I don't know, I gotta battle, I don't fucking know, Tory Doe, when somebody comes out of nowhere and be like, damn, that Doe on the side of the something, and then you be like, oh shit, I could write a motherfucking bar for that. Like, you know, that's acceptable. You feel me? Like, because listen, I listen to spaces all the time to get ideas. I just be listening to people talk. I don't even go on the spaces. Like sometimes I'll just sit in the corner and listen to people and I'll be like, that's a nice catchphrase. Let me see if I could come up with something out of that. Like, you know, but nobody gave me that bar. I wrote the bar. You feel me? So, yeah, like if you gotta have somebody ghostwrite for you, you should just find another job. There's plenty of other jobs. Like, it's a lot of them. Everywhere.
That's a fact. So. Well, how do you feel about the other messy shit that happened this week?
The other what?
I said the other messy shit that happened this week.
What?
With the whole Twitter Spaces thing.
What?
Everybody getting caught up with the, you know what I mean? With the
catfishing. Okay, catfish. Say it.
Men are not smart. No offense. I have nothing to say except do better. Do better. Why are you sending your genitals to somebody you've never seen? Do better. Do better. Stop sending out penises. It's not okay. And put some lotion on them things. Them things is ashy. And clean the mirrors. Clean the mirrors. Clean the mirrors. The mirrors are crazy. I'm just saying, them penises was a little ashy. But yeah, like, come on. It's nothing to really talk about with the catfish thing. This catfish thing been going on in battle rap for like over a decade. These niggas been getting catfish more than, I don't know how long y'all been around, but they've been getting catfish for a very long time. This is not nothing new. Every like 3 or 4 or 5 years, some mastermind catfisher pops out. And they're like so surprised that this lady's a catfisher. And we're just like, bro, you didn't know? Like, did you ever FaceTime this person before? Like,
yo, I can't.
Hey.
I'm not even having certain conversations with people that I don't know. When I go in certain spaces, I don't even go in spaces where I don't see people I already don't associate with. So if I see a whole group of spaces with a whole bunch of like random people, random people to me, I don't even click on it. I'm just like, who the fuck is all these people? No, thank you.
Because that's what I do. I'll tap the space to see who's in there. And if y'all
before you even go in, just to see who's in the speaker part, like
right, exactly. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to bypass that. I'm good.
I'm good on that one. Nope. Let's check the next one. Nope, not this one. I guess my friends are not on today. It's okay.
That's why I like Bigo though, because it's more control. You know, like you can control your own videos.
Really?
You know.
I thought Bigo be swapping through and making you look at other people. Like one
no,
time
you can do it yourself.
For real? I did that.
You can stream your battles and all that.
And it was like 2 10-year-olds staring at me, and I was like, "Jail? Why are you in here? Like what? Huh?
Yeah,
Get
you can stream your own stuff and everything.
Oh, I didn't know that. So what's that thing where it goes to? Yeah, salute to Doc Petty. That's my guy. Yeah. But yeah, I thought like you have to like be like kind of like how we are like this. I thought you are like that on Bigo. Like it just kept switching to the next video, like to the next person. I'm just like, I don't know you niggas. What is this? I was like, I'm never doing this again. This is stupid. Mm-hmm. Shout out to Bonnie because she's a big Bigo girl. She's been trying to get me to do Bigo for I don't know how fucking long. Every time she texts me about Bigo, I just send her like one of her off guard faces.
Bigo is strict, but you know they don't want you to smoke and have nudity. But you know you shouldn't be doing that anyway.
Oh yeah, no, that's totally fine. For me, it was just the talking to other people. Like I don't want to talk to. I don't talk to strangers. My mama said, "Don't talk to strangers." I don't talk to strangers. What the fuck is this?
If you don't do that, you good.
Okay, that part. I don't know. Somebody said Bigo is too strict though. What you up there doing? You up there doing some things?
Oh, Dave light skin. You know, like you gotta leave him alone. He be doing him.
Dave over there doing some other things. Stop doing the things that you're not supposed to be doing.
Let him be great. Because
she just said it's not strict. So if you think it's strict, what you over there doing?
Right. You gotta let him be great. He ain't doing nothing that he shouldn't be doing. He living his best life. You know what I mean? Yeah. Right, yo. See, yo, we not doing that, yo. It's not doing that,
yo. I'm crying.
See how y'all trying to jump my man? I got your back, yo. I got your back. I'm half light skin. My daddy light skin, so I know how you feel.
But yeah, stop stealing and stop sending dick pics. Period. Period.
Let's go.
Period.
Let's go.
Hey, yo, that's the PSA. That might be normal shit to y'all, but in Baltimore, that's a crackhead.
I'm crying.
With that part. A crackhead. Okay. Okay.
I'm crying.
All right, so back to battle rap. You feel me?
What's up?
Hold up. I got distracted by the comment section. And I heard Bigo boost viewers on some caffeine type time. I mean, they probably do, but you know what? If they're gonna pay you for it, then let them pay you for it.
You can get paid on that. So.
You feel me? Right. Okay. All right. Yeah. Let's get to it. What do you think gives you chance in your next battle? Yes, I'm biased. All right, James Jenkins. That's my man. He want to know what you think. What you got to say?
I mean, everything. Like, if you see my last battle, even though I lost, I still took it as a W because I excelled in everything. I excelled in pen. I excelled in crowd control. The only thing that tripped me up was the choke. That was it. I literally excelled in everything. And from Midnight Madness to that, nigga, I excelled crazy. Like, I don't know. What do you think she does better than me? I don't think that she does anything that like I should be worried about. Like, like I said, these battles to me, like these girls to me are like background actors. They're in the movie, but they're not in the movie. They're like they're in the movie, but they're not in the movie. Like I said, these battles are for my growth and for my development. So I'm not worried about anything that she does. Like, you feel me? Like, I don't know, that whole battle, that shit taught me, like, so many light bulbs went off in my head. I was like, oh, I can't wait to rap next time. Let's fucking go. Let's go. Cause
that kind of segues into my next question, which was,
say it again.
That segues into my next question, which was, you know, what are you doing different, if anything, to prep for this battle coming up?
How do I say what I'm doing different without saying what I'm doing different? Everything, like everything. So, all right, the thing is, even though I've been battling a long time, I haven't been battling a long time. I don't know if it makes sense to y'all, but a lot of the girls have mad battles over me. They have like 25, 26, 27, 28. I just hit like 13, 14. I just hit that. I lack experience. And then also I have so many gaps between my battles. Like I have like 3 battles and then I won't battle for 5 years. I have another, 2, 3 battles and then I won't battle again for another 5 years. So that leaves us here till now. I think, I'm not sure if you see my Midnight Madness battles, but from my Midnight Madness battle to my Hazzy battle to my Hope battle, I did something different and I did something new in every battle. And then I learned something from each battle. So I'm just applying what I learned. What did I learn? I'll tell you after. So yeah,
I'm just battle. I wish I would have saw the Hazy battle.
Yeah, that was a really good battle. I learned a lot from that battle. I applied a lot of what I learned in my Hope battle. So even though I didn't win that battle, I could see the growth in it. Like anybody that's actually watched me battle could see the growth in it. Like we always like, oh yeah, your next one is on and popping. So yeah.
That's good. All right, so let's get into the Chrome 23 experience. How is it like? How is the experience?
The experience was it was a cool experience. Like Remy was cool. We just gotta remember that Remy is new at this. So, it was a little bit of regular like confusion things, I don't know, things that would go wrong at an event if you've never had one. You know what I'm saying? Sound issues, stream issues, that type of thing. However, huh?
I said like we were having.
Yeah, you feel me? It happens. It's it's a computer. It's not perfect, and things happen all the time. It's a computer. I tell people stop relying on these computers. Like, the fuck. It's a computer. It could crash. It could fuck up, and things could go wrong. So,
next time we driving to Georgia.
Huh? What did you say?
You said next time we driving
down there, when it start messing up, we just gonna catch a flight down there.
Listen, okay. I fucking flipped the app up real quick, like, all right, bitch, you acting up. Because clearly you need a break. Right. Clearly these motherfuckers be needing a break. So, yeah, that's really it. Like, it was a cool experience. Yeah, I really don't have that much to say about it. I went in, I rapped. The first day they ended up canceling, like right after we battled. I ended up battling. Oh no, technically I only battled once because after Hazzy rap, they cut the stream, they cut us off, and we came back the next day and we battled. We battled on, I guess, the main stage, you could say, with Rum Nitty and a couple other people that was there. I forgot what battles that was, but we ended up doing that, and yeah, that was really it. Like, we ended up battling on a big stage, and that was a different experience. It was like kind of like mic issues. People couldn't hear us. People could hear us. Like, it was different. But all in all, it was cool. And yeah, I learned from that battle. I learned really just about myself because honestly, I couldn't even hear Hazzy. I couldn't hear her, and she was right next to me. So I don't know what she said. It's funny because she asked me too. She was like, "You remember anything I said about you?" Because I was gonna use some of these bars, and I was cracking up. I was like, really? No, I did tell her one bar that I remember, and I only remember that bar because I had a bar just like it, and I was like, did she just say what the fuck I said? I was like, did we write the same bar? I was like, oh my God, did we write the same bar? That was like the only bar that I heard, and I was like, you know what? Stop listening because you got one job, and whatever you wrote, you already wrote it. So there's no going back at this point. You bitches wrote the same shit. Oh well. So,
shout out to Hazy though.
Huh?
I said shout out to Hazy.
Yeah, that's my girl. Shout out to her. But yeah, they said she had some fire material. She had some fire stuff. So, shit. Yeah, that's the time where I feel like it's appropriate to like reuse your stuff. Like, you know, that battle's never coming out. So the fuck, I wasted all this motherfucking time writing it. Somebody gonna hear this motherfucking shit. Somebody gonna hear this shit.
I think that's appropriate.
Yeah, it's definitely appropriate. I didn't really get to. I was tight too because I had a lot of good material from that, but I couldn't use it because that was more so when I was learning to be more tailored. So I had a lot of like Hazzy flips, hazmats, all of that type of shit. Yeah. So I didn't really use. Did I use a couple of those bars? I didn't actually. I'm lying. I think I used like two random bars I used in my Midnight Madness gauntlet thingy. That's really it. I had to think about it.
So you was recycling bars.
I did. Technically not recycle because y'all didn't see it.
Okay.
It's only recycling if y'all saw it.
Right. I feel you.
You're gonna be on the tooth in the morning again. You're gonna be on the tooth.
The only place I recycled
that from was from my
Boys. Notebook. It went from one note to the next note. That's the only place it got recycled to. It went from Hazzy round to Gauntlet round 1. That's the only place it got recycled to. So, but yeah, that's the only time I feel like it's appropriate. Like the battle's not coming out. The fuck you work your hard-earned time on this shit. You feel me? Like it be taking us weeks to create sometimes. Like I remember this one time, it was me and Fonz and a couple other people talking in the spaces, and I was like, yo, I got this one setup that I've been every battle I keep trying to figure out how to write this setup or how to set this up, and I can't get it. Like y'all ever have times like that, or it's just me? Fonz was like, what? I got fucking setups I've been looking at for years. Like I got a setup that I just fucking can't figure out how to make it fire. So we be working on it. We be crafting these bars and crafting these rounds. Like yeah, we be putting in work. Like my round for Bree is just about done. I'm going through like my delivery and stuff like that, making sure everything flows like it should be. But yeah, it's especially like when you're a perfectionist, like we work really hard to craft what we craft, if that makes sense.
I understand completely. I think people expect a lot out of y'all as battle rappers. Mm-hmm. And a lot of the times it's just about finding something to talk about, something to call you out on. Just, what I mean? Like a lot of the time that's all it's about, really. It's not about trying to change the culture or to cancel you, really. It's just about being seen for a minute, actually call somebody out on some shit like that.
What you mean? I missed something.
Like with the whole, like, all right, let's just say like somebody was to say something about you saying that you recycled that round that was used at prone, that was used against Hazzy because nobody heard it. Well, they might be like, well, I was there, I heard it. You feel me? You spit that at the event, and then you use it again.
Okay, where's the proof?
Okay, now what?
Where's the proof? Anybody can say anything. Right. Where's the proof? Show me.
So.
You see the difference between me saying that I recycled something that I used at Chrome 23 and nobody could pull it up versus you could pull up somebody else spitting, something in a couple different battles. That's a huge difference because what you're saying is hearsay. We don't know if you was really there. Was you really there? You could be saying anything. You don't know what I used or what I didn't use. Where's the proof? Show me the proof. I'm a proof kind of person. If you don't show me no proof, I mean, even if you do show me proof, I ain't do that.
I mean, if they did, if they did show you the proof, all you gotta do is block them.
No, No, but like I said, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. The battle is not coming out. Like I said, it's not like I'm taking something from somebody else. This is mine. I wrote that. These are my words.
No, that's a fact.
These are my words that I wrote. Why should I not use my words that I wrote? That makes no sense. That makes no sense.
I remember at one point in time, like, Muse was running around with the same verses, battle rapping everywhere.
Yes. Fact.
You feel me? It's just something to talk about now. You feel
That's
me?
That's a fact. Like,
nigga, we don't want to see it.
You feel me? Like, you shouldn't do it. But if it's a situation like that where we didn't see it and it's not on film and nobody saw it, nobody couldn't even hear me at Chrome 23. You don't know what the fuck I said.
Right. That's facts.
You don't know what I said. Yeah, I said.
And then I feel like by the time it got to you and Hezzy, we couldn't even see it.
Yeah, nobody saw that. First of all, we was the first battle on both days. The first day, that battle's not even coming out because they don't even have that battle. They don't even have that battle. Nobody heard that battle except the people who was literally at the front of the stage. And we went so early, it was like 15 people standing there. So maybe 15 people that heard that material, I want to say like 7 of them was my peoples. So the other 7, a lot of them, I swear to God, I kid you not, a lot of them that was standing there was like, I was like, who won? And they was like, nobody, because we didn't even hear you. Really? I'm dead ass. I was running around like, who won? Who you think won? They was like, we couldn't even hear you. You was right there. I was looking right at you. We couldn't even hear you. It was so echoey. I was like, okay. We gonna wait till the footage drop? No footage. No footage.
All right, so can I get some predictions on the card that's coming up, the anniversary card?
Who's on that card?
So we got Hitman Holla versus Easy to Block.
I don't know. Like, I don't know, because I don't know what Hitman we're gonna get. That's the only thing. Hitman does his thing, but I don't know what he gonna do with Easy that nobody else has been able to do.
He's gonna be Hitman. He's gonna come in there with
I mean, yeah, he's gonna come in there with the ball game.
So man buzz, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, I don't know, but I don't know. So there's a thing I have with battle rap where I feel like there's some people in battle rap that they don't just know how to battle rap, they know how to win. And that's a big difference for some battlers. That makes a huge difference in anything that they do. That's like a who was I talking about? RX. Sorry, I got a text. I hate battle rap. As I say it, people with sour bitches is weird. Anyway, so yeah, I was saying, about RX, like how a lot of people don't like RX's delivery. They don't like this about her. They don't like that about her. But RX does not lose. She does not lose, and she knows how to win. Jazz does not lose. She does not lose. She knows how to win. Easy does not lose. He knows how to win. I don't know if that makes sense what I'm saying, but that's how I feel about that. So I feel like if we can see another side of Hitman with his ball game and how he does and, all of that, it's a chance that it could be debatable, but it depends. So yeah, that's how I feel about that. Who else? Who's next? Who's next? Who's next?
Hustle. Shuni versus Hustle.
Woo, shit now. Shuni versus Hustle. I feel like I hope Hustle takes Shuni serious because I know Shuni is going to take Hustle serious. I feel like Shuni has a lot to prove right now. I feel like this is going to be one aggressive battle. I feel like Shuni's one of the ones that she could really take Hustle. I feel like she can. And I feel like Shuni can beat Hustle. I feel like it depends on what kind of hustle we get. Like I feel like it depends on what kind of hitman we get. It depends on what kind of hustle we get. Because I think Shuni could beat Hustle. I think Shuni could beat Hustle clear. I think she can. I become a real fan of Shuni. Because I like punches. I like people who punch. I'm big on punchers. I like anybody that punches at a fast rate and angles and punches at a fast rate, like, and who could be creative with their punches. I'm really big on that. So yeah, I'm gonna go with Shuni on that. I'm gonna say Shuni 2-1.
Okay.
I'm gonna say Shuni 2-1.
So all right, we got the card that was announced today. Prestavia versus the battle.
Prestavia versus Official. I don't know if I'm biased, but I'm gonna have to go with Official. I'm probably biased. Prestavia is amazing. She's really good, and I'm excited to see her this battle. I want to see her at 100% this battle. Her last couple of battles I saw was a little kind of choppy, I think, but it was all because they were all quickly prepped, like not a lot of prep time. So I'm excited to see what she does with Official. I'm always curious to see what people are going to do with people that have been around for a long time. Like, what you going to do with a Official that fucking has 60 battles? What you going to do different with her that nobody hasn't done? So, you feel me? Like, I be lucking up with the bitches I get because they don't have enough experience. They ain't been around long enough. Like, these motherfuckers just as new as me. You feel me? But going against somebody that has experienced the way Official has experienced, battling bitches, battling niggas, like top niggas, like Disaster, like as a new girl, well, she's not new, but she's fairly new. I would say she's new compared to the experience that Official has. I would say so. I don't know what she's gonna do with her. Don't know. I don't know.
Official had made a post.
Say it again.
Flyer. I said it was funny as shit earlier. Official had made a post earlier when she retweeted the flyer, and it said, "Bitch stole my whole face."
Yes, they look like twins on that flyer.
Nah, they did. That's funny. They do look like they could be sissies.
Right.
They could be besties and twinning and shit. They do. When I did see that flyer, I was cracking up.
And then last but not least,
what's up?
You have the 25K tournament finals matchup between
Caution and C3.
Caution and C3.
I don't know what Caution gonna do with C3. However, she been running through these bitches. She been running through them. Like, it's really hard. I tell people all the time, to me, it's harder to battle somebody that has charisma and personality and conviction over somebody that can punch. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you could rap. If nobody believes anything you say, doesn't matter. You're beatable. You're very beatable. I never worry about somebody that can just deliver words well. It's like, okay, it's easy we can take you out. You knock out, drag out. We good. But somebody that has somebody like a Hope, really, really big on, not conviction, what's the word? Just a really big presence. Those people is hard. So Caution has a lot of presence, but I wouldn't say she's as bar heavy as C3. But that not being as bar heavy, sometimes that shit don't make a dish. It don't matter. Don't matter how many bars you spit at a fucking automatic switch rate. It doesn't matter that you going that fast with the punches, because this girl is motherfucking walking circles around you with conviction and believability. So I feel like that battle that's an unclear battle to me. I feel like bar-wise C3 1000%, but the conviction and the believability that Caution is learning, she's learning very fast. She's learning fast. It could swing either way. That's how I feel about that.
Yeah, I feel like she has that star power.
I think I'm say it again. She has that who?
I feel like she has that star power. Like Caution.
She has a what?
Star power.
Star power.
Oh yeah. You could say star power. Is it star power? I don't know if it's star power for me. I think it's presence right now. I don't know if I don't know. Me and Jazz was just talking about like what star power is. Like, and if you could have star qualities but not have star power, if that makes sense. And I feel like I think that some people deep down are stars, but they have to find, the things within them that make them that supernova. I never thought about it if she's a star or not. I don't know. Sometimes sometimes I feel like some people have, what's the word? Sorry, I'm getting tired. My words are getting jumbled. I'm trying to think of the word. Sorry, I've been up since like 3 a.m. last night, just practicing. I'm so tired of running my mouth. I feel like, there's some people that you see and you like, she's a star or she could be a star. And I feel like everybody kind of has their own concept of what they think that a star is or what they think a star can be. And I wouldn't say that you're 1000% wrong. I wouldn't say that. I would say that I could see why you say that she has star power. I would call it something. I would call it conviction as of now. I don't know if I don't know if I could see her being on a Summer Madness right now. I don't know. I feel like I want her to elevate her pen just as much. I feel like if she elevates her pen a lot more, then I can say that. Yep.
Who are your favorites?
Male
and female.
My favorite. I'm sorry, I was looking at the comments. Remedy, Fonts, Jazz, Shuni, Loso. Been watching a lot of Loso lately. He's spectacular. Loso. People hate him, but I love Drugs and I love Lucasha. Love them. Favorites of mine. That's really it. I was trying to think if it was anybody else. I think those is about my favorites.
All right, so shout out to the Grand Battle League. Okay.
Yes, shout out to Grand Battle League. Main event, mommy.
On this fire ass card.
Yes, super excited. Main event in,
Okay, so you versus C-Bree, what to expect?
100%. 100%. You could expect nothing but elevation and growth from me. That's it. You could expect a show. That's what you could expect. You could expect me to be who I should have been. Sounds real cliche, real like bookish. But for real, like that's how I feel. I feel like after this whole battle, that the things that I'm gonna apply, once I apply those things, I feel like there's nothing like that this class or bitches in my class will be able to do with me. It's how I feel. I feel like,
I say talk your shit.
You feel me? I feel like
you trying to be all elegant with it, like like you know, these people in my class won't be able to keep up with me, and I'll be like, no, fuck these bitches. You want to smoke? I'm outside, bitch.
Like, yeah, that part I'm outside for sure. Like, facts. No, for real. That's just really how I feel. Like, y'all wouldn't understand because y'all not in my space, so y'all wouldn't get it coming from my perspective. I'm not sure if you follow like all my battles, but if you follow my whole career from the very beginning, from like 2011 till now, you probably would get what I'm saying. It's just kind of like a me thing. Like, it's really not about Brie at all. It's not about her. This is not about her. She thinks this is about her, but this is not about her. Like, she thinks that this is a chance to redeem herself and, you know, start off the year right. Like, this was the wrong move. This was the wrong move because I'm really about to start making examples out of bitches for sure. So that's really what we can expect. I'm just going to be making examples out of bitches, period.
Let's get it.
That part.
All right, so what other matches on the card are you looking forward to seeing? I mean, some dope matchups on there, you know?
Eon. I love Eon.
Eon.
Other than that, I don't really know the other girls like that, to be honest. Sorry.
I'm sorry, you said other than that, what?
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm not trying to be funny.
All right, you know what? It's cool.
I'm excited to see all the battles. I'll say that. I'm not familiar with a lot of the girls. I am being funny, but I'm not familiar with a lot of the girls. I'm familiar with Eon. I've seen Holly Man battle before. She's been dying to battle me. So I guess I'm excited to see what she does, I guess. So yeah, I'm excited to see Eon though. Eon is fucking amazing. She has so much energy, so much personality, and her pen is really crazy. So I'm excited for that.
So anything else outside of battle rap?
Huh?
Anything else outside of battle rap?
No, not right now. What am I doing? I'm going back to acting classes in a couple weeks. That's really it. That's really the only thing I've been working on, doing voiceovers and stuff outside of battle rap. Working on like my merch and things of that nature. So when that hit the store, period. And that's it. Sorry, I'll be feeling myself sometimes. That's it, really. Like, that's it. Going back to acting classes. I don't really like how they do like their acting and stuff in Atlanta. So I'm looking forward to being more bi-coastal. I want to get another apartment in LA this summer and just kind of be bi-coastal back and forth and stuff. And, you know, do a lot of my work there. I kind of want to get back into the studio more because I'm really big on being a songwriter. I really love that, being just a creative in general, not just being a battle rapper. So I've been working on that and working on my catalog, and that's really it. That's all I got going.
All right, so with that being said, where do you see yourself at in 2 years from now?
Being a bad bitch.
Let's go.
Being a rich bitch.
Let's go.
We gotta manifest these things, okay? No, facts. Like 2 years from now, I kind of see myself. I don't know where I see myself, honestly, because I'd be amazed at where I'd be ending up in 6 months. I'd be like, how the fuck did I get here? My life is so like unscheduled, unorganized. I don't want to say unstable because I'm pretty stable, but like yeah, you feel me? Like I don't want to use the word unstable. That's kind of crazy. My life changes like this.
Unpredictable.
So, huh?
Yeah. Unpredictable.
Unpredictable. Great word. Yeah. So I don't know where I see myself in 2 years. I'll probably be living in Spain or living in Europe somewhere. I really want to battle like in another country. That's a goal of mine. It's like if I don't do that this year.
It's very possible.
Oh yeah, for sure. So I want to like battle in London. I want to be on like a big car with like Shadi Hara, Shakuti, those.
Shadi.
Yeah. You know, Tony D, all the UK battlers, they're phenomenal. They're amazing. I watch a lot of battle rap that's not just regular battle rap. Like I told you, I will just be getting in the shower and just turning on a random. I watched the battle the other day, a Chinese battle. I didn't know what the fuck they were saying, but I watched it. And I don't know what the fuck they were saying. I'm gonna
somebody
actually,
got fucked up though.
I'm gonna go back and put it on subtitles, but yeah, for real. 'Cause I know what the fuck they were saying, but I thought it was so interesting. Yeah, so that's a goal of mine. So I want to battle like in Alaska and like New Zealand. I don't even know if they battle rap in New Zealand. And
I think they do.
Yeah, and I want to battle in Africa. And yeah, yeah. I had somebody hit me up from one of them leagues from one of them countries, and I was like, I can't afford it right now. Because I would just tell you about my flight and I would do everything else, but them countries is expensive. So yeah, that's kind of my goal in the next 2 years. I wanna do that. I want to do that. You know who inspired me to do that? Bonnie. Bonnie does a lot of that. Bonnie has battled. That bitch has battled. She probably got 100 battles. I need to look and see how many battles she got. She probably got 100, but yeah, she does that. She was like one of the first girls. I think she's probably like the only girl besides Jazz that battled like in London. I think she's like one of the only girls that battled in these other countries like that. So shout out to Bonnie.
Yo, James Jenkins has another question for you. He said, "What are your thoughts on Queen of the Ring? Done or can they still survive?" Is what he meant to say.
Thoughts on Queen of the Ring done or can they still survive? They need some money. They need some money. I think if they get some money, they be all right. I think like, you know, these bitches is expensive now. Okay? It's not back in the day where niggas was battling for $100. We not doing that. Bitches got a comma in their budget now. And bitches is not battling for free. Good. Huh?
I said I hear Remy treat her girls good. Okay.
You feel me? Bitches ain't battling for free. For what? Tell people all the time. Like, I love when people ask me what my price is. I be like, ooh, let me get these views together. Here we go. Okay, this is what I got going on. Like, this is what I cost. This is what I be doing. I be promoing. I be doing videos. You got to pay. You got to pay your way. You got to pay your way. You got to pay. So I feel like, you know, if Debo and Baz and Faye get some money together, they could throw a decent card, but they're going to have to get some money because these bitches cost money. You feel me? Like, hustle costs money. Jazz costs money. My verse costs money. These bitches cost money. You got to pay. So I feel like, yeah, I feel like they could be back where they are, like I said, if they could come up with more consistent, better cards. If they could come up with more consistent, better cards, they could just be back to where they at. Because honestly, it's like not like they went anywhere. They just haven't had a big card. Queen of the Ring is still Queen of the Ring. Nobody's ever going to be Queen of the Ring. Anybody else's league that follows, they will just be their league. They're not going to be Queen of the Ring. Does that make sense?
Right.
So, yeah, I don't think they're done. They're just right where they are. They just need some money.
All right, so who is the most annoying in battle rap?
The most who?
Annoying.
The most annoying battler?
Yeah.
Right now, C Bree. Bitch is annoying. She's being weird and annoying, but other than her, yeah, the most annoying. I don't know. The most annoying. I don't have a most annoying battler. I mean, some supporters be a little annoying. They be ODing, but I don't have an annoying battler. That's a strange question.
So, aside from the battle with C Bree, what's next?
Wait, hold on. Hold on, I'm trying not to get up. I don't have any pants on. I was like, damn, should I put pants on? Because I'm not wearing pants. I don't like pants. Pants don't belong on me. Okay. Are we charging? Fuck, hold on. Boom. Okay. My bad. Yo, one time I did an acting audition and I didn't have pants on. I kind of like had a shirt on, and they told me to stand up, and I forgot I didn't have pants on, and I stood up and I didn't have pants on. So now, honestly, I should be wearing pants since that happened, but pants are for women. So go ahead. I'm sorry. My bad. Random thought.
I said the same thing when I came to the course. I was like, look, but
pants are not. Pants are for the weak.
Right.
Okay? Pants are for the weak. You are weak if you wear pants. Period. But I'm sorry, what you were saying? Because he's looking like you bitches with y'all not wearing pants. Like, he probably like, she ain't got no pants on right now either. What's up with you bitches? You be doing that too? Sorry. Pants are for the weak. But yeah, what was y'all saying? What was the next question?
What y'all two? This the last time y'all two gonna be hanging out together. I don't know how to act. So y'all two can't hang out together no more.
Why? Because we're like the non-pants bandits. We're like no pants bandits.
So, do you have any shout outs?
Me? Make sure. Shout out to Trap New York, period. Shout out to No Mercy. Shout out to Peso. They really pushed me to be a better battler all the time. They really supported me through my highs, my lows, my even lower lows, and then my highs again some more. So shout out to Trap New York. I agree. I've been commando for about commando. Listen, we ain't say no drawers. We said no pants.
Right. He all extra.
He ODing like commando, bro. We ain't say no drawers. Like I got drawers on. I just ain't got no pants on. He's ODing like bare booty on a stool. I don't have bare booty on my stool. He's crazy. Shout out to Trap New York. Shout out to me, period. Shout out to y'all, period. F-Dot. You feel me? What's it, Joey 9? Joey 9?
Yes.
F-Dot Joey 9, you feel me?
That's what's up.
Period. That's what we got.
Thank you.
That's all we got going. But thank you so much for having me. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate what y'all do for the culture. I love the grind. Keep working. Keep doing what y'all doing. Keep elevating. Keep getting better and better. And I appreciate what y'all do for the culture. And thank you for having me.
Thank you so much. And we want to say, give the people where they can find you.
So I'll be talking shit on my Twitter. Y'all can follow me on Twitter. It's not why hate. I'm lying. My Twitter is Ashcash Jones with a Z. All my social media is Ashcash Jones with a Z. ASHCASHJONEZ. Instagram, Twitter. Yeah, you gotta follow me on Facebook. I think I got too many followers and add people on Facebook. I don't be talking shit on Facebook anyway. So yeah. Instagram, probably Twitter. I'll be talking more shit on Twitter. I interact with more people on Twitter than I do on Instagram. Instagram had me on a what do you call it? I don't know, kind of like a shadow ban. They have me on a shadow ban. So like my pictures on Instagram don't do as many clicks as it used to. Like I used to get 300 likes, 400 likes, and now I get like 20 likes. It's really weird. So yeah, it's crazy. So I don't really utilize Instagram. I might utilize the story. So if you want to like follow my story and stuff, you can. But yeah, Ashcash Jones.
Ashcash Jones.
That's me.
All right. So
the boss.
Hey, we appreciate you pulling up. We appreciate you so much for dealing with our bullshit earlier too.
No, it happens. It happens.
But thank you. And you've been to the crib now. So whenever you want to come back through, know what it is.
That part, that's a vibe. I'm gonna hit y'all up.
Thanks to everybody who pulled up.
Shout out to everyone.
Yeah, shout out to
James Jenkins trolling you. He said 21C Breed. Now he looking at you like what?
Who's that? Wait, hold on.
He was cool earlier. You know what I mean?
Right. You know what they do? They be switching sides. That's what they do. It's okay.
It's all good. It's all good though. It's all good though.
21C Breed. Listen, don't be mad at me because you don't be wearing drawers. You're going to pick another side because you don't. It's like that TikTok when it was like, how you going to be mad at me for being mad at you for what you did to me? You gonna be mad at me because you don't wear drawers. Like, okay, with your saggy balls. Bye. Anything else? Y'all got any other questions?
Oh no,
James Jenkins, don't you follow me on Twitter? I'm gonna go up there and block you if that's the same James Jenkins.
Block that nigga.
James Jenkins be writing me on Twitter. I'm finna block his ass. I'm finna block your ass.
Block him. Block his ass right now.
That is trifling.
No, but look, we done took enough of your time up today. We appreciate you coming up so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
We will see you in these social media, in these Twitter streets.
That part.
Don't be no stranger.
That part. And thank you for having me, y'all.
And have a good night.
Good night. And salute to everybody who pulled up. We appreciate y'all as always. Y'all know what it is.
And tomorrow we have Big K.
Oh, shit. We ain't done yet.
It's still a Dress to Kill week, y'all. Tap in.
9:30. Oh yeah, I'm gonna be lit tomorrow too, yo, because tomorrow is my job's happy hour.
And we do it everywhere now.
My boss treat us good here. It's gonna be open bar probably. Yeah, I'm gonna be lit tomorrow, so make sure y'all tap that. I'm gonna holler at y'all tomorrow, 9:30. Shout out to Smoke Kings. You feel me? Shout out to James Jenkins. We love y'all, yo.
Thank y'all for pulling up, y'all.
Yeah, yo. Hey, yo. And Chicken Ball versus Lil Al, February 19th.
And follow us on Vigo too, y'all.
The Yos versus the Mo's, we lit. You know what time it is, dummy? You know what the fuck it is, dummy? We out.